how to use the inbody to measure progress or know when to change, what to change, right? So it's very normal when you're looking at the inbody, right? It's normal to see ups and downs, and that you want to look at the numbers, not just the dramaticness of the lines, for one, right? Two, what you really want to do is you want to look at least 3 data points or at least 3 weeks of time, not shorter than that. So you don't want to look at less than 3 weeks of time or less than 3 weeks, whichever one that is, right? So when you're looking at it, though, you want to look at trend lines, not where did the last one go. So if you take something just like the weight, 135 to 136, you don't want to look at the before and the end as absolutes. What you really want to do is you want to look at trend lines, right? Same thing when you're looking at, especially right, body fat mass, right? I want to look at the trend line, not just the numbers or the before and after, right? So you can see the trend line is going down in direction. The trend line is going up in direction. If you look at muscle mass, the trend line is going up, right? Up, up, down. Now that's really great numbers to look at, but I would have been skewed if I would have just looked at the last one. I would have been like, oh, everything's going the wrong direction. So trend lines over at least 3, if not more data points. If you're getting on the inbody 1 time a week, which we recommend for anyone with body composition goals, that should mean roughly you're looking at every 3-week trend line for your process. So this recipe is a good thing. Whatever we're doing right now, keep doing it. Now, if a trend line had become stagnant and had been the same and flat through at least 3 of them, that means we're at a phenomenal point of maintenance. And so our recipe of all the things we're doing is creating a maintenance process or holding where we're at, which gives us an idea of like, now I can make adjustments to tip that trend line in the right direction, right? So draw a line, at least 3 weeks or 3 or more points of data, right? And then is it going up, is it going down, or is it staying the same, right?
What kind of results can you expect?
Yeah, so if you're really, really paying attention, you can see a change of 1% body fat percentage, right? So if you look at this one is 37 to 34, so that's 3%. That is from roughly 4, 5, 6 weeks, right? So that would come back to like a little over 1% every 2 weeks, right? Which is phenomenal. So if I were to do 1% body fat every 2 weeks, I'd be in a really great position. But realistically, you're looking at like 1% a month over the long term to be a really great percentage. Same thing with weight, you're looking at 1% of weight, and muscle mass, you're looking at maybe 1 to 2 pounds a month if everything's going in the right direction. That's why you want to align 3 weeks or 4 weeks with that same idea. So over 4 weeks, have I gained 1 pound of muscle? Over 4 weeks, have I lost 1% of body fat? Things are going in the right direction.